thought that we'd still be watching Rocky 40 years later, but it's time for a new Rocky for the new generation. Sadly, he has nothing more to offer, and Adonis Creed will now take the spotlight. So, let's see what all the fuss is about. Critics and viewers both gave Creed overwhelmingly positive reviews when it was released in November 2015, and the enthusiasm persisted throughout the film's run at the global box office. Around the world, Creed brought in just over $173 million. It was more than enough to support a sequel, especially in light of the fact that it greatly outperformed Creed's expected $35 million production budget. After his fight in the first film, Adonis Creed's legacy was further shaped by Creed 2. And since Adonis' story was satisfactorily concluded in Creed 2, the studio is free to take Creed 3 in almost any direction. Adonis Creed is picked up in Creed 2 as a world-renowned boxer who has just won the heavyweight champion of the world title. The main antagonist of the film is Victor Drago, the son of Ivan Drago, who defeated Rocky Balboa in Rocky IV after killing Apollo Creed in the ring. Drago's disqualification keeps Creed from losing his title match against the Human Tank, but he returns for a revenge fight after experiencing some self-doubt. At the conclusion of Creed 2, Adonis Creed and Victor Drago engage in a truly brutal battle, both physically and mentally. Rocky's two-part redemptive arc is wrapped up in Creed 2's conclusion. Of course, Rocky received a resolute ending in the first 6 films. He was the Philly bum with a golden heart who would always persevere. When given the opportunity to prove himself, he became a superstar, and he never gave up the fight. Adonis finally visits Apollo's grave in Creed 2 to meet his father for the first time. He introduces the new Creed family, which includes fiancée Bianca and daughter Amara, in a charming way by connecting with his memory. The time has come to let go of the past and forge a fresh, unexpected path if Creed is really outpacing the Rocky franchise. So, what can viewers expect from Creed 3, given that Creed 2 became yet another smash hit? Since nothing goes as planned during times of global crisis, the premiere date was initially scheduled for November 22, 2022, but was postponed to the following year. Recently, it was revealed that the release date for Creed 3 would be March 3, 2023. This is a little out of the ordinary, considering that previous Creed films and Rocky films were all released in November of their respective years, similar to the case with Creed and Rocky. Creed 3 may need more post-production time, which is understandable, just as it is that the studio would prefer to release the movie when demand is at its lowest. Because it breaks with the long-standing Rocky and Creed movie tradition, the decision to push back Creed 3 until 2023 still feels like a very sad turn of events. The current trend of frequently changing movie timelines makes it impossible to say for sure, but that date currently appears to be largely set. And what about the third movie's cast and crew? I'm excited to share with you another surprise. No one anticipated that we would have a reunion like this one when the movie was first announced. Sylvester Stallone will not reprise his role as Rocky in the third Creed film. Instead, he's concentrating on a new Rocky prequel series and another Rocky movie. Michael B. Jordan is reprising his role as Adonis Creed, while also taking on a significant role behind the scenes as a director. Tessa Thompson will return as Donnie's wife Bianca, and Phylicia Rashad will reprise her role as Adonis' mother, Mary Ann Creed. There will be no Ivan Drago in the third film, but his son Victor Drago will reprise his role for the second time, so we can expect to see more of him. Now, before we continue, we wanted to notify you that it's time for you to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. Jonathan Majors, another recent big-name actor, has joined the cast as Damian Anderson. At the moment, no one knows what Majors will do in the film as Anderson. Because Creed 3 will be the first installment without Sylvester Stallone, Majors' star power will be a welcome addition. The third installment has piqued the interest of viewers, and the main reason for this is the long time that has passed since Creed 2. As a result, it is expected that rumors will continue to circulate among fans, actors, and even showrunners. However, we've recently seen and read some Creed 3 storyline theories that'll blow your mind. Some of them are so insane that they could be true. So, let's get started. There is an intriguing Creed 3 villain theory that claims Jonathan Major's character is yet another of Apollo Creed's secret sons. Apollo had a boy and a girl with Mary Ann before Adonis, which is a topic that's not covered in the Creed movies. Adonis would have made the most of his lineage, and the others would have been forgotten if either of them had been included in the series. However, doing so might have complicated the storylines of the first two films, and created the opportunity for a moving conflict in the third. The other son of Apollo, who is 10 to 15 years older in the timeline of the franchise, might not be a worthy candidate to enter the ring. But he may have a protege he's been building to seek revenge on his half-brother for what he sees as the ultimate slight in co-opting the Creed name for his victory as an illegitimate offspring. How about the Dragos' return? The development of Dragos, Ivan, and Victor, the father and son, was one of the best aspects of Creed 2. They had displayed a wide range of physical and emotional damage by the end of Creed 2. Damage drove them to seek Adonis Creed and Rocky. The two actors deserved more screen time because it was, in some ways, possibly the best antagonist story in either franchise. We deserve more of them. It would make sense if Adonis sought out Victor at some point because he required a training partner with his ferocious physicality. And it would be even better if the two could connect over the destructive paths that made them into fighters. It just seems wrong to throw away such established characters after setting them up so well. What about Rocky's absence, though? Sylvester Stallone has declared that he will no longer play Rocky after Creed 2, but he seems unable to turn down the chance for one more fight. We hope Stallone can't stay away, like Mark Hamill, who keeps saying he's done playing the Joker. He plays more than just a crucial role in the story. He's more than just a legendary movie figure with few, if any, equals. Rocky Balboa embodies an honest sporting heart. Any story in which he mumbles and grumbles, and Creed 3 is no exception. Even if the film and franchise want to rely solely on Michael B. Jordan's Adonis Creed, Rocky Balboa must make his presence felt in some form or style. Adonis had to figure out how to deal with his father, his legacy, and his shadow in the movie Creed. Expectations dominated Creed 2 regarding his mentor, his daughter, his reign as champ, and himself. It would be wise for Creed 3 to continue along these lines and have Adonis face the acceptance tone. As the old saying goes, you need to smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. Got you twice. In all seriousness, Reinhold Niebuhr said, quote, "Give me the strength to change the things that I can, the serenity to accept what I cannot, and the wisdom to know the difference." Adonis's rise to the top may coincide with encountering realities that he cannot change, despite his status or skill. A growing daughter's disability, an opponent who is way better, a mentor who truly exits his life. Defying the original Rocky route and ending the trilogy while still in the lead by going back to the beginning would be a fitting way to wrap things up. Winning in life while losing a fight. See you in the next video!